Hi, thank you for joining me. This reading will be what can we expect for this week ahead. So this will be taking us up till Sunday. So today is Monday the 20th, and so it will be up until what we can expect between now and next Sunday. So these messages will be general messages, and so they may or may not resonate with you, and that's okay. Please just take what does and leave the rest. Please like the video. Please share the video. This helps the algorithms so that more people actually get to see the videos and see the content on my channel. And if you're not already subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help my channel to grow. It helps more people see the videos, and it helps the messages get out there, which may give some peace or some hope or clarity to the viewers out there. All right, so let's see what the messages are that wish to come through the cards. So what we will be asking is, what will the energies be? What challenges may we face? What lessons we may have to learn? And if there's any advice. So we'll just see what comes through. I've got a mix of cards here, but we'll just see, okay, what message wishes to come through for guidance for the collective for the week ahead. What message wishes to come through? Okay, so we'll get all the cards out first, and then we'll go through and see what we've got. Okay, can we please have another message that wishes to come through? Okay. Another message, please, that will be for the viewers watching. That is guidance for the week ahead. Okay. So what energies, challenges, lessons, what is it that may arise for us to take note of, to attend to this week, please? Okay, we have that one. And what is the final message that will go with this reading, please? Okay. All right, so let's see what we have. So we've got imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. We have freedom, Pegasus. We have bushfires, so fury. We have the apothecary cabinet. Without practice, without befriending them, they are strangers in your path. And we have the medicine wheel, which is in reverse. Okay, so let's see what is coming through here. So with imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So I feel that that is a lesson that we need to, a lesson and perhaps the energy of this week, is that we need to engage our imagination. We have to look at being more creative and finding some joy and some pleasure in our life. We can't constantly take on board all the information that is going around about what is going on in the world, because that will put us into a low vibration. So by engaging, embracing and nourishing the creative side of you, you are then helping to uplift your own vibration and your own frequency. And obviously when you do that, you then help those around you to also inspire them to raise their vibration, to raise their frequency, and to inspire them to integrate the creative side of their mind as well. And that can be, you know, even just telling jokes. It can be, you know, connecting to what used to bring you joy as a child, doing some colouring in, or doing crossword puzzles, or even, you know, just puzzles where you can find a really nice picture that you want to help uplift your mood. This is going to be a major thing that we need to take note of this week, is to not sink into negativity, and it is to make sure that we are keeping uplifted. We can also use this imagination to imagine what the new world will look like, and this, or new earth I should say, so we don't get that confused with the new world order, but like what new earth will look like. When we are thinking these kind of positive thoughts, we can actually help manifest them into being, because we are powerful creators, and what we think is what we can bring into reality. And that's why we have to be very careful about the things that we think about, and about the thoughts that we have constantly going through our head. Think about this new earth with feelings of love and unity and peace. And when we do that on a collective level, we are really powerful, and we can manifest this into being. We can bring this to fruition. We have to remember love and compassion, high frequency, positivity, high vibration. When we can do all this, our imagination can actually bring all that for us. Okay, now moving on to freedom. Perhaps that is could be one of the energies or the challenges that we are facing. We are trying to have our freedom. We are trying to break away from the matrix. We are trying to break away from the systems that are controlling us. We want our freedom. We want to be able to thrive and prosper in the world that we live in. And we are constantly being suppressed and unable to express ourselves in a manner of freedom. And it's getting to the point where we all have to come together collectively, again, tying that into the imagination. Think about what your life would be like if you had so much freedom. Freedom from debt, freedom from having to work a 9 to 5 job and then perhaps maybe do a second job in the evening. You know, freedom to just travel without the fear of whether you can afford it or not. Freedom encompasses so much, and that is one of the challenges, I guess, that we can say that we are facing. You know, even down to freedom of speech, which we're constantly at the moment being censored about, you know, what we can see, what we can say. So I'll go to the book and I'll see what the message is that this card is bringing through for us. And it's got find freedom in the mastery of oneself. You cannot control others. To be truly free, you must cultivate your independence. No one owns you but you. You always have a choice. Look to your values in order to make a good decision. So this is, you know, it's telling you that you are free. And I guess we have to look at things in a different perspective and know that we are free. And when we know something on the quantum level, that will bring that into that we are. Again, tying into that, you know, what you think you can become, what you think you can bring into reality. And with the bushfires, I would say that this is saying that a lot of the old things are going to be removed or burnt away. It's like burning away, releasing what doesn't serve you anymore, what you're holding on to that is not serving you anymore. By the bushfires, it's burning that away, it's ending it so that new things can to come into your life. It's allowing you to have the freedom to be who you are and who you want to be, rather than what society, family, your friends, you know, what your career is, all those things that are put upon you for you to fit in, for you to be a certain way. Maybe all that will be coming to an end this week, because you will want to break free of all that is keeping you in chains, so that you have the freedom to be who you are. You're allowing all that will serve you for your highest good to come in to being. And this, you know, that is on an individual viewpoint, but on a collective viewpoint, I guess we need to look at it in a bigger picture, that a lot of stuff may be crumbling in the world, and that is ending, is being burnt away, to allow all the new stuff that is for our highest good as a collective to come in. It's getting rid of all the old systems, getting rid of the ones in charge, getting rid of all those that are keeping us in a system that works for them and doesn't work for us. To me, this is like a transformation card. It's a breaking free. It's allowing new to come through, new growth. New things to come forward for our highest good. So let's see. I'll have a look and see what the message is that this card is bringing through. What number is it? 10. Okay, so extreme emotions, once engaged, are hard to put back in the container. Anger is a healthy emotion, yet fury is less necessary. Warlike emotions should be tempered unless survival requires it. Emotional intelligence is required at this time. Fury is a difficult emotion both to feel and have directed at you. Fury feels extreme and uncontrollable. It is important to explore and work through such emotions and be able to understand what they are and what they mean. Unpicking why we feel such intensity helps us to balance the fury. So as with bushfires, you know, we have to control our emotions the same as we have to control bushfires. We can't let them get out of control, which is the same as our emotions. We can't allow our emotions to get out of control. We have to be able to temper them, to not overreact. You know, there is so much going on, and we can be so angry at all the stuff that is going on at the moment. But this is saying to us that yes, things are changing, things are transforming, but approach it with a balanced mind, balanced emotions. Don't be hot-headed. Don't let the anger overtake you. Okay, so now we have the Apothecary Cabinet. Without practice, without befriending them, they are strangers in your path. So I think this is saying that there are a lot of tools available to us that we can use to help with overcoming the challenges that we face. We can meditate, we can go out into nature and connect with nature, connect with the trees, connect with the animals, with the birds, and listen, because they all have messages for us. And by connecting with nature, it can actually be very calming. It can balance you, it can ground you, and it can also just help you raise your vibration and raise your frequency. This is a reminder that we have the tools that we need to overcome any challenges that are put upon us. We just have to go within, we have to reflect, and we have to find what tools do we have that help us the most. And on a collective level, again, this is all about us coming together in unity, coming from a place of love and compassion, meditating on, in group sessions. All this helps to uplift our vibration, and it helps connect us also with Gaia, with Mother Earth. Mother Earth is doing her bit by clearing out the stuck energy, and we need to do that for ourselves as well. Remove the stuck energy. This is saying too, find those around you who are on the same page as you. Maybe it's time to connect with other groups. Find your soul family if you haven't already. And if you have been lucky enough to connect with like-minded people and who are part of your soul family, find more time to spend with them. Come together, because when you all come together and you talk about the things that you want to experience in the new earth, then again, that is the raising the vibration and the frequency. It's that all coming together. Okay, let's see what the message is that this card is bringing through. So the key words are tools, a need to develop skills, and hard work. Okay, so our journey is just beginning, even if it feels as though we have walked this road for ages. There are skills, resources, or tools that we need before we can begin the work of calling in the big dreams. For example, when attempting to manifest more wealth, consider whether we need to overcome limited financial stories or destructive money habits that are sabotaging our efforts. Receiving a loving partner may be blocked to us until we do inner work on loving ourselves. Experiencing supportive friendships may require us to eliminate relationships that are toxic and draining. Taking the time to do this inner work now will save us many days, months, or even years of starting over. This card has been selected to gently encourage us to be honest about where we are in our journey and what's realistically needed to begin to see results. All transformation begins with awareness, and starting where we are is the first step towards a radical shift in our situation. Our lives could be completely different 6 months from now with the right tools at our disposal and a willingness to do the work. Okay, so I think that ties into that the bushfires, what I said, in that it's a transformation. It's getting rid of what is no longer serving you. By doing that, by doing your inner work, by doing shadow work, by doing mirror work, by learning to love ourselves, we are then able to love others. These are all the tools that we have in our chest. These are all the tools that we need to come together in unity and peace. Okay, now the medicine wheel is upside down. So let's see what the medicine wheel has to say. So let's see. So the medicine wheel is a sacred hoop with the 4 cardinal directions well marked. It represents the cycle of life, the cycles of nature, and the circular pattern of our cosmos. It has been used for millennia in indigenous cultures to bring harmony and well-being to the village. Its directions symbolise the 4 steps the shaman takes to become a person of power and wisdom. So this card is saying that we must not postpone our healing journey any longer. It can be difficult to start, but we must find the inner strength to step into the medicine wheel, or we may lose our opportunity. There are many ways and many paths. Choose the one we resonate most with. Once we have found it, the only mistake we can make is not to follow it. So go boldly. So I think, again, that ties into all the other information that came through, and this is the good advice card. The good advice card to work on that transformation, because now is the time. Now is the time to put the hard work in. Okay, so they were the messages that came through. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you, and I hope you have a really good week. And until next time, I really do appreciate you taking the time to listen. Thank you.